Well, welcome along wherever you are to our coverage of a football match to be played. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Not enough snow, I'm glad to report, to jeopardise the game, though we must keep our fingers crossed that it remains that way. There did have to be a pitch inspection, of course, but the referee was quite content that he would be able to make the requisite decisions, see all of the pitch, all of the lines, as he needs indeed to do. So it is, despite this snow, very much business as usual here. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of...
Oi, off the ball! McAllister. It's a fabulous position. Baena displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Messi. Pedri gets into the right position to intercept. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Hoists it forward. Baena looks to get on the end of this. He's making a real surge on the left. Lovely bit of skill. Hit into the middle. Otamendi knocks it away. Tagliafico plays it forward. Fernandez. McAllister. And here's Messi. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Across the field it goes. Baena. Pedri. Laporte. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. McAllister. Fernandez. The question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Baena. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Baena gets into a dangerous position. Molina. McAllister. Fernandez. Paredes. McAllister. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Romero, he could be in here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Romero. Otamendi. Romero, forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Molina. Tagliafico goes looking. Fernandez. Decent looking ball. Now it's Messi. Cleared away. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Baena. McAllister gets in to thwart him. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Fabian Ruiz. McAllister. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Rodri with a delicate ball. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Just brushed off the ball there. Molina. And it's Messi. McAllister. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. There are a few waiting for it. That is terrific skill. Gonzalez plays it in. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it over to the other flank. Baena desperately wants to get on the end of this. And that's a throw-in. Out for a throw. Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal, not easily shrugged off the ball. Goes for the cross. Cleared without complication. Rodri. Out to the right. Play for a throw. Fernandez. Has he found his man? Fabian Ruiz. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Argentina have it back and they can go again. Molina tries lifting it over. Molina. And it's Messi. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oyarzabal. Otamendi gets it back. Otamendi goes back to base. Molina. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri. And he's going long. Great leap! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Alvarez. He's there to... And the shot! Goal! Argentina! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Argentina take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Pedro Porro. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Fabian Ruiz with the short one. Otamendi can get it clear. Lovely feet. Pedro Porro. Could be a chance here. Oyarzabal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. Baena. Oyarzabal. Got a shot away! And that's off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Beautifully done. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rodri. Laporte. Baena pushes to get on the end of it. Romero. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Fabian Ruiz battles to win it back. Rodri. Kubasi. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Laporte. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's nice. Pumps it into the area. McAllister. Messi. Oh, really good feet from him. Good ball, and a shot! Messi hits it! And it's been taken short. Messi crosses it. And that has been clubbed away. Has gone out. Rodri. It's the through ball. And that has been cleared. Get a throw in. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Square.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cucurella is there to heave it away. Rodri. Cucurella drives it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz eyeing that space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Well, I'm inclined to think he was just looking for that.
Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Chance to break. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. McAllister. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Baena looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, he's hit one! It's broken loose! And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Gonzalez. Gets away from his opponents. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Oh, sweet feet. Gonzalez plays it in. Just brushed off the ball there. Pedri. Spain are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Paredes. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. In once more. Gets good distance on it. Looking for a decent ball in. Has a pop! Romero. Molina. And it's Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Finds himself eased off the ball. Alvarez. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Time to deliver. There's the cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Romero. Paredes. And it's played forward. Rodri. Pedri. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Argentina get it back again. McAllister. Messi goes looking. Cucurella. Laporte, who has made his impact already. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz gets it out to the wing. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Molina. Gonzalez. Tagliafico goes long. Messi. A little chip. No, not quite. Pedro Porro. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Pedri plays it out to the flank. Romero. McAllister plays it forward. Played towards the front men. There is the half-time whistle. Spain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Gorgeous control there. Fernandez. He's had a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Messi plays it short. Oh, Romero with a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Romero controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Tagliafico. Romero. McAllister. Fernandez. McAllister. Paredes. Fernandez spreads it towards the left. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Whipped in. Baena. Rodri. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gonzalez. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Baena. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez deals with it effortlessly. McAllister looks to clip it forward. Tries to get it clear. And it's Paredes. Gonzalez collects the ball from behind. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Baena. Pedri. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Baena pushes to get on the end of it. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal plays it out to the wing. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Shot at goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
McAllister looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Paredes lobs it in gently. Laporte gets it away. Cucurella tries to clear. Played back in. Molina's cross goes for goal! It's in! Argentina are level! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Baena. Pedri. Cucurella. Baena. Cucurella. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Now can he finish? Big chance!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Paredes. Romero plays it forward.
An equaliser that's put the cat amongst the pigeons now, and the fact that it's arrived early in this second half makes for an intriguing watch to come. They'll be very annoyed with themselves for that.
Baena. Pedri drives it forward. Martinez catches it safely. Yamal hoists it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Laporte. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Kubasi. Laporte. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's a brilliant interception. In again. Back in once more. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Messi. Molina tries to locate someone up front. Rodri. Kubasi. Cucurella. Baena. Cucurella. So we've reached the hour mark. Forward it goes. Fernandez. Fernandez spreads it towards the left. And here's Messi. Fernandez. It's Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Messi goes short. Massive leap! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Argentina go into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Fabian Ruiz receives it in a good position.
Spain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Gonzalez! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Argentina go two up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oyarzabal. And he comes up trumps again. Molina plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Hoists it high and helps available out wide. Can he deliver? Pedri. Good take. It's Ruiz! Gonzalez. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Gets wrestled off the ball. Yamal. Rodri. Baena. Rodri floats one over. Fabian Ruiz. Decent ball. Messi. Looks to bypass the midfield. Well, the clearance is short. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. Cucurella. Baena. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Baena. Cucurella. Baena has it out wide and in space. Baena has overhit that horribly. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Baena. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Rodri. You can get that clear. Rodri. Baena. Baena with the crossfield ball. McAllister. Steered forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Finds himself eased off the ball. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. A buccaneering run from the defender. Alvarez with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Romero. Otamendi. McAllister. Molina, set up one goal so far, gets the better of his man. Pedri. Rodri. And the weighted pass. Looking for space out wide. Molina. Romero. McAllister. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Tries to dink it in with a header! That's a real chance missed.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Pedri gets it back. Tagliafico can hoist it clear.
Lamine Yamal really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Oyarzabal. And it's played forward. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. McAllister attempts a clearance. A chance to play it in. Rodri. Quick glance. Oyarzabal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. McAllister. Otamendi. Fernandez. Otamendi. McAllister. Paredes. Fernandez. Otamendi. Tries to switch the play. Molina. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Now it's Rodri. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fernandez. Gonzalez. Throw in. Tagliafico. Gonzalez has it in a wide position, so what next? Hoists it forward, and now the breakaway. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro keeps everyone guessing. Goes for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Kubasi. Baena. Pedri. Oh, really good feet. He's gone for it! And somehow he managed to miss it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side.
Gets up to head it! Oh, he's managed to miss it. Molina. And it's Messi. Nicely controlled. Ball swung in. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. Laporte. Pedro Porro tries to get it forward quickly. Otamendi into the last 5 minutes. Played out to the right. Rodri. He's had a look. Alvarez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he's on his way! Alvarez just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Cucurella goes upfield. Rodri, out to the left it goes. Romero. Molina. Messi. Molina. McAllister. McAllister goes looking. Gonzalez drives it forward. He's looking to get there first. Rodri. Forward it goes. Baena. Baena going full tilt down the left. Baena is onto it and can take it up. So who's he picking out? Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Chip through, and the finish! Oh, that is an awful miss. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's in! It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Pedri. Alvarez.
Oh, good interception.
Fernandez. Otamendi. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. Romero. Cuts it out.
He's through.
Gonzalez.
Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Alvarez. It's Alvarez! He's going after it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short.
Gorgeous control there.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And they have themselves another corner. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gonzalez has a go! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead.